Give us just a moment to see if this works. Let me know if you guys can see. Okay. All right. I think it's working. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. I think we got it. I had to restart. Can you link me one more time? Okay. All right. Cool. Give me just 1 second, guys. Need to get a link. All right. I think we're going. All right. Everybody in the chat say Mimikyu. Just type Mimikyu to let me know that this is working and there's response and this is okay. Mimikyu. Hooray! Okay. Oh, thank Christ in heaven. All right. Okay. I gotta get a link to this so I can promote it and be like, okay, for real this time, it's working. Okay. Think so I can promote it. Ah, Jesus, that was not what I was expecting. Okay. 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 All right. Here we go. Come join chat and suggest some Pokemon to draw. Cool. All right. First of all, for anybody who missed this as it was happening, we had some technical difficulties. This was like the 4th attempt of getting this to fucking work. So, okay. Thank you, by the way, to Blaze Henry for helping with some technical shit to the best of his ability. Okay. Anyway, let me restart. Anyway, this is this is the third and I think final of the Pokécember drawing streams I'll be doing. We're going to be doing another 8 Pokemon this time. So, everybody, I hope that you have some good ones ready to go because we're going to be doing a bunch this time. So we've done a whole lot of them already. I've already drawn about 17, which, by the way, you guys can see on my Twitter, which is @Kirbifer. I've been posting those every day. So we're going to start up, and we're going to do the last of the individual type ones, which I'm very happy about because it's one of my favorites. No guests yet, by the way. I might be joined by some people later on. We'll see. But for the time being, it's just going to be me. So let's begin. I need from you all, please, an ice type Pokemon. So in the chat, please suggest your favorite ice type Pokemon, and I will pick one to draw. That'll be how we start things off. All right, Glaceon. Glalie. What a Glalie. Beartic. Frostlass. That one ice cream Pokemon. Great. Glaceon, Victini, Snorunt. Halucha. Sneasel. Already drew Sneasel. Regice. Lapras. Snorunt. Frostlass. Glaceon. Seen a lot of Glaceon and a lot of Glalie. A lot of those too. I already drew Vulpix, so I'm not gonna do Ninetales. Glaceon. All right, you've twisted my arm. I'll do Glaceon. Alrighty. Thank you, multiple people for suggesting Glaceon. All right, let me get me picture. All right, let me get myself a picture of Glaceon. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. I so wish I had someone to read the chat for me while I'm doing this at the same time. But it'll be just me this time. So, alrighty. I know that's not an invitation, by the way, before people probably start jumping on that. Like, I'll be in the chat with you. I'll be in the Skype call with you. No, I'm good. Thank you. I actually don't think I'll be drawing any Gen 7 ones today, and I'll tell you why soon. As soon as I finish, I finish up the Ice type Pokemon. That thud you're probably hearing is most likely my tablet pen, by the way, because my microphone is not far away from my setup of what I'm doing right now. So. This has been a stressful week, everybody. So I apologize for any, I don't know, for myself, I guess, in general. But I appreciate you guys sticking out in between all the crazy bullshit. Glitchy Penguin, I will be drawing a legendary later. Yes. Temp saying yes, Tome is finished. The series is finished. We did a recent anniversary short to celebrate. Yes, I've heard of Kamen Rider. I've not watched any of it though. Luis Avendano, I do not know HD Quinn, the voice of Lysander, and also the voice of Harucha. I have never met them before, but they are super talented. And I believe you will be hearing them again this weekend if you guys are being good little boys and girls and keeping up with Pokemon X and Y on Cartoon Network as it's been airing. Cartoon Gamer 8000, hi. Nice to see you. Kate Gibb, I am using a Cintiq tablet. It is a 24 HD because when I had some, speaking of tech troubles of, regarding earlier, when I was having some tech troubles a while ago, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the most badass, expensive fucking tablet in existence because I don't feel like suffering through the annoyance of, not having the best possible setup that I can have. So my kind of Christmas present to myself one year was I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna just get the biggest, baddest, assest one that I could possibly get. So I got it. And I've been using this tablet for now, I think just about 2 years, 2 full years. Because when I first moved here, PK Starstorm, please watch Pokemon X and Y. It is fantastic. Brawl Opponent Studios, I'm using Adobe Flash CS6. Alright, let's see. What Pokeball am I gonna put Glaceon in? Sugary Poison, I actually don't know what time it's on, but it is, I believe, also on the Cartoon Network app. So I think that you can just watch it there if you wanted. Let's see. I'll put you in a luxury ball. Because that's what my baby deserves, because ice types are great. This is number 18. We have a guesto. Thank Christ in heaven, we have Zero Incorporated to save the day. Sorry. Oh my God. I am stressed the fuck out right now, and I need someone to help keep track of the fucking chat for me. How you doing, first of all?
I'm doing alright.
Yeah, I know you were saying you were feeling a little woozy today, but
yeah, didn't get a nice sleep last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was up super fucking late last night too, like way later than I should have been. So, I was helping good Mr. Scott Kaiserneko with some lip flap animation for the upcoming Dragon Ball Z Abridged Broly, the legendary pain in my ass. Because that's being worked on at the moment. And I was up, and then we had No Whacking and One Kids from the Elite Three joining us for a little bit, and we were hanging out and talking. And next thing I knew, it was 4 in the morning, and I was like, "Whoopsie!" So yeah, it's probably not a good idea because I need to be. I'm going to be up late tonight, and I need to be up early tomorrow because I actually just found out that I have a voice gig tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Yay! One last one before I head off. Oh, which speaking of voice gigs, I hope y'all in the chat have checked out the English dub of Mob Psycho 100, which features, I know that Zero has, which I very much appreciate. It's currently streaming on the Funimation Now video service. The first episode just went up, and new episodes will be going up every Sunday at 9:30 Eastern Time. So, if you've not seen the show before, I highly implore that you check it out because it's wonderful. I'm not just saying that because I'm in it.
Yeah, I actually watched some episodes earlier today, and it's really good. I like it a lot, so...
In Japanese?
Yeah, in Japanese.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, it's also streaming in Japanese on Crunchyroll as well. It's an excellent show. For those of you who don't know, it's also by the creator of One Punch Man, simply known as One. And, yeah, it's super good. And I really like it. And I'm very honored to be part of it. And I'm voicing Reagan Arataka, who's a crazy person.
Who may or may not be the best character.
Oh.
No, I also like Mob, so... it's hard
Mob.
for me to pick.
Mob is pretty great. He's a lovely little boy. Lovely young man. All right, making some ice breath.
Is Glaceon your favorite evolution?
No, actually, that is going to be one I'll be doing later. Favorite evolution. That'll be a different day. So we're doing. Today we're going to be doing, I mentioned earlier, 8 ones, and there will be some more after that, but I'm actually going to save those for later. Because that'll be after the holiday is up. So, because unfortunately I'm not going to be doing one of these next week, since I will be away for the holidays. But we will be eventually coming back to doing more, so... because of course we got to do one for every day, so.
So you'll just be doing the rest on your own for the holidays?
When I get back from the holidays, yeah, I'll be doing the rest of them. There we go. Cool. All right. Oh, of course I gotta write his name. That's important.
Yeah. Otherwise, people wouldn't know which Pokemon it was.
Yeah, man. It's funny because Glaceon's name kind of sounds like Glaceon. Our boy Glaceon, our little special boy.
Oh yeah, that's probably my favorite character from the new game.
Yeah.
I also really love Lily too. So.
You just like Glaceon because he reminds you of Zeto because he's a fucking edgelord.
I did not once make that connection.
Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. All right, there's a Glaceon for y'all. go ahead and export that. Let's see. October, where are you? There you are. Day 18. No, what, 187? Jesus, there's not that many days in a month.
For some people are saying you spelled Glaceon wrong.
What? Oh, is it an E instead of an I? Son of a bitch. I should know that. God damn it. I'm an idiot. I just picture everybody in the chat yelling at me like it's like fucking... Oh god, I shouldn't make this joke because I kind of... People say that used to say that I look like him. Steve from fucking Blue's Clues. Be like, no, it's that one. There we go. All right.
Well, thank you in the chat for catching that, because I didn't.
Yes, Glaceon. I should have known that because Eon. You know, Eevee was almost named Eon.
Isn't that the name in Japanese?
Nope, it's called Eevee in Japanese.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. Glaceon. There you are. All right, so now, actually, first of all, let me do another little quick promo tweeto. What day is today? Today is the 15th. Day 15 of hashtag Pokécember brings us the sassy Salazzle. Great and sleek design. Streaming some more. Come join. Cool. All right. So, pardon me. What we're going to do now, we've finished all of the individual types. So now we're going to do something a little different. The next 6 that we're going to do for days 19 through 25, all the way up until Christmas, is River Frog YT, just to answer your question. Basically what we do is I post these up on my Twitter once a day. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, which is @Kirbifer, and you'll see the daily Pokemon drawings. Anyway, all right, next up, what we're going to do is for the next 6 days worth of drawings, we're going to be doing what I will say to all of you guys out there to put out the best Pokemon of each generation. So to start, I want everybody in the chat. Oh, hi, Enwiendo. I recognize you. Give me in the chat right now, what is your favorite, or rather, not even what is your favorite, what do you think is the best Generation 1 Pokemon? Ready to go.
Well, that's easy. It's Grimer.
Yes, clearly. You got it.
Hollow Sludge.
Let's see, Porygon, Kabutops, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Nidoking, Venusaur, oh boy. A lot. Bulbasaur, Mewtwo, Mew, Dragonite, that Mewtwo, Mew, Charizard, Mew. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Like Mew or Mewtwo?
Ooh, I don't know. What do you think?
I might have to say Mewtwo. I mean,
Yeah.
It was a really big deal.
Yeah. You know what though? Actually, okay, I'm gonna draw Mew because actually, Mew is my mom's favorite Pokemon.
Aww.
Yeah.
How sweet.
My mom used to really like Ponyta. Well, she does like Ponyta. Just because my mom is a huge horse aficionado. But she took me to see Pokemon, the first movie, and she fell in love with Mew like immediately. So
Mew is precious and adorable.
yes, she is. Fun fact. Mew is voiced by the Japanese voice of Beerus from Dragon Ball Z.
Who?
Beerus, the god of destruction.
Oh.
Yeah, which is amazing. So,
That is amazing.
yeah, oh god, I wish I could remember his name. He's also like Spike on Cowboy Bebop and like a whole bunch of stuff.
Has he been voicing you like for every incarnation?
Yes,
or
yeah.
just like-
Yeah, he is in every single Pokemon movie as a different character. Yeah, he,
Okay. Is that his name right there?
yes, Koichi Yamadera, that's him. Yeah, super talented voice actor. I believe he's also the Japanese voice of Donald Duck as well.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, and he dubs a lot of. Yeah, he's like. Apparently, there's only a select few of Japanese voice actors that are known for being like very rangeful and do like a billion different voices. And he is one of those guys because he also voice matches a lot of celebrities for live action movies. Like I think he does Jim Carrey in all the Japanese dubs of like all the Jim Carrey movies. I think he might even be a lot of the Looney Tune characters as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at his work on Wikipedia. It's crazy. He's done so much.
Yeah.
It's huge.
But I think that he might have some kind of like special deal worked out to where like he's in every Pokemon movie because he's been a different character in each one. Is like a thing with him.
Huh. Is the new voice the same for the first movie in the English version? Or
Yeah.
did they change it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, basically the rule of thumb when it comes to the Pokemon voices is if it's if the character's name is the same as it is in Japan, they typically leave the sound clip to the original. So like, of course, obviously Pikachu is the same all across the world. Pikachu's voice is just kept the same in every dub of the show in every language. And actually,
Yeah, because I just couldn't remember for the 8th movie if Mew had a different voice.
no, yeah, that was still Yamadera. Alrighty. Do 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 do.
Wow, this is creepy. I just got a notification from Pokemon Go, even though I haven't touched it once.
Oh,
Knows what I'm up to.
it knows that you're witnessing greatness.
Yes.
It is. Do 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 do. All right. Get Mew. Get Mew. Do do. Oh, I'm sure a bunch of you guys probably saw the trailer for the new Pokemon movie that's going to be coming out next year. Which actually reminds me, I need to check out the newest Pokemon movie that just aired. They actually just played the Volcanion movie that came out recently on Disney XD, the same day that they had the little preview of the Pokemon Sun and Moon series. Yeah, apparently, or supposedly, the new Pokemon movie, the next one coming out, which will be next year, I think in July in Japan, is going to be a throwback to Generation 1.
Yeah, like just Ash's journey.
Yeah. In fact, actually, I even theorize I think that it's actually just going to be a feature film version of like the stuff that happens in the first episode.
So you think only just the first episode?
Yeah, because honestly, Ash setting out on his journey with Pikachu, like, you really could make a whole movie out of that. Because I don't think, honestly, here's the thing. You can't tell, you know, the Kanto arc or whatever. You can't do that in one movie. It's not humanly possible. If you tried, it would be a really shitty movie, to be honest. Because, like, it would just, everything would be way too, like, abbreviated, you know? So, I think it's going to be just about Ash. I think it's going to be an expanded, like, kind of retelling version of how Ash and Pikachu met. And then how they started off on their journey in the beginning. That's what I think the movie's going to be. Actually, I don't think it's going to be like a big like, you know, the Kanto arc all in one film or something. I think that would be impossible.
Yeah, it makes me worried because they did do that for Pokemon Origins, and it was like really rushed and abbreviated.
Well, Pokemon Origins.
They don't do that again.
Pokemon Origins was fine. Like I didn't mind it that much. You know, I mean, because like in that case they did like select little like parts of the journey of the first game, more or less. You know, and that's like, okay, that works. That's kind of neat, I guess. You know, but they also split that up in a way that's like, okay, well, if we're only going to do, you know, X number of these, then what, you know, what specific parts should we hit up that are like the most memorable and like the coolest kind of things to do? You know, so I think that the 4 parts that they picked were fine. Here's the other thing though, regarding this new movie. Similar to Pokemon Origins. So remember with Pokemon Origin, at the very end it was like, by the way, also Mega Evolutions by Pokemon X and Y. It's like, oh, okay. So you know that there will be something in this movie that'll be like, by the way, buy the new video game, Sun and Moon, blah, 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 blah. Something in it will be like a new feature in the game. I guarantee you. What that is, I don't know, but I'm sure they'll do something.
It's a mystery for now.
Yes, indeed. All right.
I just wonder, I don't know if it's still just all rumors. The new game, Pokemon Stars, has that been confirmed yet, or? No.
The only thing that we know is that obviously there's that stuff about the walking animation, which we were talking about earlier. There's apparently data for walking, which actually, interestingly enough, when I saw that, I figured, I figured maybe it had something to do with the fact that like they, you know, they all have, what is it? They all have, a lot of them have walking animation specifically for the, what's it called? No. The thing where like you can take, it's like Pokemon Snap, you take the pictures of them, like the Pokespots or whatever they're called. They have walking animations for those. So but only the ones that show up for them. So I do kind of wonder about that, actually, if like maybe there's some kind of connection to that too. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they obviously had to cut it out because 3DS just couldn't handle it. But
I don't think they had to cut it out though. That's the thing. I mean, if the data is in there, then that doesn't mean that they cut it out. It's just resting in there. You know, that's
well,
just
the feature was cut out.
No, I don't think that it was cut. I don't think that it was cut at all. I think that they're just saving it for something later. I actually don't know why so many people have been thinking that it was a cut feature, because if it was cut, the data wouldn't be in there.
Well, I just assumed it would be for whatever the next game is, because these models were made, you know, they were highly detailed and, you know, purposely made for future games. So.
Yeah, I think that it'll probably be my theory is it'll be a tie-in of some kind with like a Switch Pokemon game.
Yeah.
All right, we got Generation 2. Everybody in the chat, what is the best Generation 2 Pokemon? Blazing Storm, I'm not playing Pokemon Go, which you would know is if you heard my Pokemon Go Curblog that I did. Umbreon, Scizor, Mantine, Aipom, Houndoom, Crobat, Heracross, Cyndaquil, Tyranitar, Ampharos. Seeing a lot of Scizor. Heracross. Totodile, Typhlosion. Seeing a lot of Typhlosion, actually.
Yeah, same.
Typhlosion.
Mostly starter Pokemon suggestions.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll do Typhlosion. Why not? Alright. I always never remember how to fucking spell his name right.
I always pronounce it Typhlosion, but...
Typhlosion.
Yeah. I was never sure if it was, you know, with the hook sound or what.
Do 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 do. Fucking
What?
nothing. Flash is being stupid. So you've been catching up on Pokemon X and Y yet?
Geez, how do I avoid this question? Well, whenever it becomes available on Netflix, I'll watch it.
God. You were just full of disappointments. Oh, I forgot to write Mew's name. No, I'm dumb. Forgot to write Mew's.
Okay, if I watch X and Y, all of it, will that be your Christmas present so that you'll leave me alone?
Oh, is that how that works?
I don't know, will it?
No.
I don't think I can watch it all by Christmas anyway.
I mean, you might speed through it pretty quickly. Never know. It's pretty good. It's a really, really good season. Those of you guys in the chat who have already watched most of, it's not all finished yet, but most of Pokemon, the series X, Y, and Z. Shit gets intense in that season. I teared up a few times. I was actually just talking with a friend of mine about how the Pokemon being given away or separating episodes are always consistently the saddest.
Yeah, say so. Ellie Land, I do want to watch it. It's just I would rather watch it on a television instead of on a streaming service on the computer. So I do eventually plan on watching it.
There we go. Okay, now we got Mew. Anyway, all right. Typhlosion. Typhlosion. He's a good friend of Type Null. Typhlosion.
Now that is a cool Pokemon.
Yeah. There we are.
What exactly is Typhlosion again? The Cyndaquil line?
You know, I actually can't remember. Maybe? Actually, you know, look it up on Bulbapedia. I'm curious. I remember I looked up, like, what... Because, I mean, obviously the explosion part is just because it's fire shit, but... I forgot, like, he is a specific animal.
or maybe honey badgers.
Oh, honey badger. Honey badger don't give a shit. Typhlosion. I'm trying to remember. I think there was a character in the show that had a Typhlosion at some point, but I can't remember who it was.
I can look at it too. I think I know who you're talking about though.
I think it was somebody in the there was somebody in the Johto League, I think.
You're not talking about that Raikou special, are you?
Oh, maybe he was somebody from, yeah, maybe it might have been actually.
Yeah, by Jimmy.
By Jimmy? Well, hey guys, it's me, Jimmy. Fucking Jimmy. I'm gonna go with Down Team Rock and get Raikou.
Why couldn't they keep this Japanese name? It's Kenta. God.
Well, no, that wasn't even supposed to be his name either. Okay, so I think, remember I was telling you about the Raikou special last time we were hanging out? In the last stream? Okay, so their friend, who, and I can't even remember like which name of his. Okay, when they went to the Johto League, they fought the guy. I think it was Vincent. I think was his name. He had like the kind of like the light blue sort of outfit, and he had like a cape and shit, and he was all like, "Whoa, hey guys!" And so he shows up. And he's like giving a shout out to the characters from the Raikou special, and he calls them different stuff. Oh yeah, he calls them Danny and Yoshi. And he's talking about Jimmy and Marina or whatever the hell her name is, the Pokemon Crystal girl. He's talking about the two of them. And so in Japan, the Raikou special aired first, like in the middle of the Gold and Silver stuff. In the show. In the English version, they didn't get up to that stuff until like way later. I think by the time they were into the advanced stuff. So they did the Johto League episodes first, and that guy Vincent or whatever the hell his name is, he showed up, and he had a different voice and a different name, and then he was like, "Hey Danny, hey Yoshi, it's me. Look, I finally made it to the Pokemon League after all," and whatever, and then. Later, they dubbed the Raikou special, and they all had different names, and they all had, and he had a different voice, so it was like they forgot, and it was like, oh, I don't know. I really think that Pokemon Chronicles might have been handled by like a different set of production or something at 4Kids at the time, because there clearly wasn't any consistency between the two. In fact, actually, I remember in like one of the really early episodes of season 1 when they're on the boat and James gets the Magikarp that turns into a fucking Gyarados. Yeah, so like the Magikarp salesman shows up in one of those Pokemon Chronicles episodes, and they forgot that he sounded like this, and then they made him sound like this. Hello, it's me, the Magikarp salesman. I'm like, okay, somebody fucked up. Somebody forgot what was happening with that. Clearly. Just remember, like, as a child being like, "You're not fooling me. That's not character."
Why would they bring back such an obscure character anyway, in the first place?
I think just because a lot of the stuff that was happening with that was like, oh, like here's what all the other characters are up to at other points. Because like Pokemon Chronicles, they did a lot about like when Misty left the group and she was like a gym leader. Then after that, and they did another one where it was Brock going back and kind of passing the torch on to the gym to one of his little brothers. And there was one about Richie. There was a Celebi episode where we show Richie and he gets to fucking go on like a time traveling adventure with Celebi, and I was like, what? Which I was mad about because I was like, after all that shit with the GS ball and Celebi was supposed to be in the GS ball, and then they were like, no, let's just do the movie. And then they did a fucking Celebi episode and it was with Richie, and I'm like, God damn it, Richie, I don't go away.
Yeah, they fucked that up, but
fucking Richie. I always hated Richie.
I can barely remember him.
He was a.
He didn't have that much of an impact on me. Other than, doesn't he have the Pikachu with the little...
Yeah, he has Sparky. He has Sparky. He has Sparky.
Yeah, that's all I associate with him.
Yeah, I do like Sparky. Sparky's a cute. Sparky actually was voiced, I believe, by Togepi's actress. Yeah, because some of the other Pikachu forms are actually played by different actors. I think also, yes, Pichu is also Togepi's actress.
What about Raichu? Isn't Raichu by the same?
No, actually, Raichu. I think all of the different Raichu that have shown up have been different actresses. Yeah, they're all Japanese actors, though. Raichu.
Either I know too little about the stuff, or you know just too much.
I know too much, definitely.
Well, it comes in handy, especially when I need to know something and too lazy to use Google.
Typhlosion. Alright, and then time to... Typhlosion uses overheat. Whoa. Oh shit, dude. Whoa.
I started with Cynical the first time I played Gold. What about you?
I think I did too, actually. I'm pretty sure I did.
I used to always go for the fire types.
Yeah, you know what? I did. I remember what my original team was. My like dream team in Gold and Silver. It was Poliwhirl, Ampharos, Typhlosion, Ho-Oh and Celebi were actually in my team because I had them. And what was the other one? Oh, and Scyther, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Did it evolve into a Scyther?
I think I did eventually, and then I think I also evolved. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, okay. All right. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. In a very, very primordial version of Balancing Act, before I realized that it's stupid to have in your, quote unquote original series, it's not a good idea to have pre-existing characters. There was a version of that story where Pokemon were involved. And I just had them in there, and like all the characters had like a different team and shit. In fact, I think I did a whole arc where like me and Mike Lucas characters go to fucking like Gym Leader Castle from Pokemon Stadium or some shit. It was very silly. We were young, but in that I had that team, and I remember that I had that specific team from Gold and Silver with the 6 that I just mentioned, including Ho-Oh and Celebi. And in fact, I think Celebi I had as like a whole like separate story arc where like for some reason I thought that Celebi was going to be a dark type, and that was back when everybody was finding out, oh dude, there's a new type in Pokemon, it's evil type, whoa. And then so I thought, oh no, and Celebi's the final new Pokemon of this generation, maybe it's like an evil type and it'll be like a bad guy in one of the movies or something. And then that couldn't have been further from the truth, and Celebi was simply precious in the movie that it was in.
Yeah, Celebi's too cute. Too cute to be normal.
But Celebi's the best. Typhlosion!
I can't remember my entire team from Gold. I can remember 5, but there's just that one I can't remember. I had a Typhlosion, Ampharos, Espeon, Lugia, and Suicune.
Okay.
Then the 6th one I don't remember. Maybe I just didn't have one. I mean, I was a kid and stupid, so I probably didn't play the game right.
This is a sweaty Tyranitar.
Sweaty what?
Sweaty Typhlosion.
Tyranitar.
Why did people suggest Tyranitar the best Gen 2 Pokemon? Probably somebody did. Alright, oh, fuck, I drew this Great Ball like a Master Ball. Whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that at all.
You meant to draw a Master Ball?
No, I meant to draw a Great Ball, and I drew it. It looked like looking like a Master Ball on accident. Eh.
I never use my Master Balls in any of my games ever. I always think I'm just going to need it for something.
I haven't used it in Pokemon Sun and Moon yet. I have it. Maybe if I fight like Necrozma or something, I'll use it on that.
What we could do, might as well try and get Necrozma with good stats, good nature.
A what?
Yeah, that's what typically people use Master Balls for.
Does it change their stats if you use it?
Well, I mean, better IVs and better nature. So instead of like hardly wasting all this time like weakening it and using Ultra Balls, people will just use Max Ball really quick.
Oh.
And then it's good.
I didn't even realize that affected that. Oh. Well, I learned something new.
Oh no! It doesn't make it better. It's just like it's just easy. It just makes it easier to get.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. There we go. Typhlosion. Oh. All right, up 20. Typhlosion. Alrighty. Next up, I need from you all the suggestion of the best Generation 3 Pokemon. Alrighty, let's see. Rayquaza, Metagross, Gardevoir, Breloom! Kirbichu, Jirachi, Altaria, Slacking, Sceptile, Hariyama!
No Zangoose.
Zangoose is cool. Lygon, Latios, Blaziken, Kyogre, Deoxys, Rumpel, Deoxys, Flygon, Zigzagoon. A lot of different ones. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I like this one. I like his videos. I'll do Cartoon Gamer 8000 suggested Hariyama. I like Hariyama a lot. I'm gonna do Hariyama.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's a pain in the ass going the Elite Four for Sun and Moon.
I have a terrible joke involving his earlier form, Makuhita. So he looks like a little, you know Majin Buu from DBZ.
Yeah.
He looks like a little like yellow version of Fat Buu, but he's also tiny and is like a kid. So I caught one recently, and I called it Fat Kid Buu.
Fat Kid Buu.
Yeah. Sorry. I have the Alola Elite Four theme stuck in my head.
I really like the last EOB4 theme for XM. I think I like Sun and Moon better.
I actually don't remember how the X and Y one goes.
Well, maybe if you played it.
Well, I know a lot of the themes because of other stuff.
X and Y had one of the best champion themes, for sure. You remember that one?
Okay, so here's the thing. I've heard all the music from X and Y because of the series, but I don't know what theme as well. Like, the only one that I know for certain is a specific theme is the battle theme. Because it's the da na 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 na. That's the trainer battle theme, right? Or yeah, or is it Wild Pokemon?
I can't. Yeah, that's one. I know I'm getting those two confused. I kind of wish though for the champion theme, like I liked how the first time you fight, it's basically the main Pokemon theme. I kind of wish afterwards you would have gotten your own theme, like a brand new one.
Actually, if it's the one I'm thinking of, oh no, I know it was Black and White. In Black and White, the theme that plays when you're fighting a gym leader or like one of the really important trainers, and you're up to their last Pokemon, and then that really fucking cool theme, remix of the main theme with the dun da 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 dun da 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 da. That is my favorite theme in any Pokemon game. It's so fucking rad. Yeah. The anime has a spectacular orchestral version of that too in the series. It's so good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Remind me to look that up later.
I don't think it's on any of the OSTs either, which sucks. I don't think it is. It might be. It might be on the Pocket Monsters Best Wishes OST or something. I'm not sure.
It's gotta be available somewhere.
The champion theme of this one was also pretty fucking rad. Of Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
What's some of your favorite music from the previous games?
Yeah. Am I saying her name right? Zinnia? Is that it?
Oh yeah, her theme, dude, her theme is hot.
her theme is just incredible. When I first heard it, my jaw dropped.
Yeah, it's super good. And her battle theme is pretty okay too. I think I like her encounter theme more.
I was talking about her battle theme, but yeah.
Her battle theme is cool too. I love her encounter theme. She just shows up.
She's a really interesting character. I actually thought she was gonna show up in Sun and Moon, but she didn't. So.
Yeah.
I think she'll show up sometime later.
Maybe.
They made it pretty big deal on her.
There were some fun little surprise appearance characters in Sun and Moon actually that I wasn't expecting. Yeah. There was one in the post game content that I was like, oh hello, what are you doing here?
I don't know why, but I almost kind of this is kind of embarrassing to say, but I almost willed when I saw Grizzly, which he wasn't I never thought of him as that big of a deal. It was just so unexpected.
He was one that I was like, really? What are you doing here?
I just love when old characters show. Also, oh shit, what's her name? That purple-haired girl.
Annabelle.
Yeah, Annabelle. When she first came out, I was like, holy shit, is that Annabelle from the Frontier?
Yeah.
But then they started talking about, she's, the chief of police and, whatever. And I was like, oh, it must be just someone else. But then they said her name, it's like, oh, crap.
Yeah. I love that design of Annabelle.
Yeah, it's
She's pretty. And Looker is always a joy to see because he's great.
I love Looker. He's the best. He's been showing up since Generation 4. Did he show up in Diamond and Pearl, or was it Platinum that he was there?
I think he was in Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, because he had a pretty extensive role in the series of that too. I remember.
I just can't remember if like they made it like exclusive to Platinum or just losing all three of them.
Hariyama. Oh.
Hariyama. I wish they gave him his Japanese name now, which is Handsome.
Oh, Handsome.
Yeah.
Well, Looker, I think is a good sort of like it gets the pun of the kind of joke with his name.
Yeah.
Because he's a looker, and also he's looking because he's a detective. He's played by Jason Griffith, who was previously the voice of Sonic.
Oh, I was right. He was introduced in Platinum.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
But then again, I didn't remember either, so.
Wait, was that? Oh yeah, this is 21. Okay. Oh no, did it? Oh god. Oh no, it's off for me too. Ugh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Oh, okay, alright. I think, hold on. Shit. Okay, I think, are we good, guys?
I see this live.
Christ. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. Jesus. Oh, Jesus fuck. I'm so fucking tired of this happening today. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what. My internet's fine, so it's not that. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's probably on YouTube's end.
It's fucking aggravating. Anyway, whatever. Hariyama. Alrighty. Get your Hariyama. Okie dokie. Let's see.
I love his cry in the game too. Same with Makamu's.
What does this cry sound like?
Well, I can't replicate it.
Sure you can.
No.
That's Geodude, I think. I remember very few of them. I remember Charizard as.
Well, they changed that in the recent games.
I also like Doug Trios was.
Yeah. My favorite cry of all time would probably have to be Darumaka because of just how insanely cute it is.
Darumaka. I had a Darmanitan in my black and white version.
Darmanitan is awesome. I actually have a Daruma doll in my living room.
Aw.
My sister, when she was living in Japan, sent it to me for my birthday.
It's cute. Yeah, they bring good luck, right?
What she told me, I think it's for like, I don't know. I think it has to do with like your goals in life or something, or like achieving something you want to do.
Okay.
And the one she gave me is that you're supposed to paint the first eye in, like a pupil, and then that's like the goal you set. And then when you achieve it, you color in the other eye. So.
Hariyama's using bulk up. Alrighty. We've got Hariyama! Export image. Cool. Alright, we at the halfway point. Shake out those lips!
Oh shit.
Cool. Alright, thank you Cartoon Gamer, 8,000 for that. Alright, let me give another quick plug. Halfway through now. Got 4 to go. Come in and suggest some Pokemon to draw. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to dash to the bathroom real quick, but in the meantime, and Zero, I will have you pick this one actually, as we were just talking about Platinum. Everybody, I need the best Gen 4 Pokemon, and ZeroIncorporated will be selecting it. I'll be right back in just a few moments. No pressure!
Alright guys, Gen 4. Lucario, Garchomp, Luxray, Staraptor. Oh shit, I love Staraptor. I'll try to choose wisely. There's so many good ones. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Lucario. Shaman, Infernape, Togekiss. You know what? Since Lucario is just so iconic, I'm gonna go with Lucario. So, Lucario it is. I hope that decision pleases you. I think Lucario is really awesome. Oh. No, he's not. Lucario isn't boring.
Alright, I'll fucking draw Lucario. Alrighty.
Oh, you can hear me from all the way over there?
Yes, I could hear you while I was on the John.
Ah, lovely.
Hey, by the way, because I haven't put this out there, if you guys have any questions that perhaps we can answer, feel free to put some out there in the chat if you like. All right, let's draw Goku. I mean Lucario. I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah, but Lucario, you know, we were asking.
Lucario's a better father than Goku is.
Quinlan Long asks, "How was your day? How was your day, Chris?"
It's all right. I like I said, I was up very late, so a little tired, but not bad. I woke up to a new voice job, which is always nice. The other was I'm going to see Rogue One tonight, which I'm excited for. Hopefully that's going to be good.
Hopefully, I've been hearing good things about it. Ugh. I might go see that this weekend or either next week, I'm not sure. Innuendo asked a good question. Mm-hmm. She asked, how do you like voicing Reagan so far? Is he hard to get into character, or are you guys more similar than you thought?
We are more similar than I like to admit. He's not difficult to get into at all. I adore that character. He's one of the most rewarding characters that I've ever played, and I'm very, very, very grateful that I get to play him. The main thing that's difficult is the fact that he is also one of, if not the most physically exhausting characters I've ever played. I had a little story about this on that I posted on Tumblr a few days ago, but basically I was very nervous going into the first episode of recording, not because I didn't think I could do the part, but because that was basically right in the midst of me having like 3 Thanksgivings in a row, and like people were coming in from out of town, and there was all this shit going on, and I had no time for vocal rest at all. And we had to start working on the episodes like right away. And we spent, I think it's okay for me to say this, we spent 8.5 hours of recording total, not in one sitting, but in total, for episode 1 by itself, for just Reagan. Because we really, really, really wanted to make sure that we got it right and that we did like the best possible job that we could. And, it was great, and Chris Kaysen is a fantastic director. The show, I think, is very, very, very up his alley in terms of like comedy and just characters and stuff. And it's been an awesome experience so far. I've been really enjoying working on it. So, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying the dub if you've been checking it out. And if you haven't seen the show yet, please do. It's very, very good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. It's a wonderful show. Because I have seen it all. I have watched it all in Japanese to prepare for the role. Excuse me. Also, hi, Innuendo, and thanks for all the great artwork and shit that you've done for the show. For Tone, that is. Not for Mob Psycho. You see, we must do everything that we can for the sake of each and every Pokemon as well. Behold the aura. Have you seen movie 8 before?
Yes, I have.
The talking.
I've seen all pretty much, except the most recent one.
Okay. Yeah, I like Sir Aaron's talking Lucario.
Oh, me too. I thought he was cool.
Friends, what are you talking about? Also, it's the same one from Smash Brothers as well.
For Smash 4 or
Smash Brawl and Smash 4. That is specifically the same Lucario from that movie.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing Lucario in Smash. It took a while for me to get the hang of him, but when I did, it was so worth it.
Yeah, he's cool. I'm not super good with him, but I do like to play as him.
Yeah, he's kind of hard, but like, once you get the hang of him, it's just so much fun. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way he moves, but...
I remember a lot of people were thinking, because of the fact that like Lucario took the place of Mewtwo in Brawl, a lot of people thought, oh, maybe in the new one they're going to put in ZeroArc because he's like the new Mewtwo of this season. And I'm like, no! And then they didn't. which is a shame because Zoroark was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but he
or she, I should say, actually.
Wasn't Greninja originally designed for Smash? Like.
No. What happened was when they were working on the concepts for Smash, they wanted to have a Pokemon from X and Y because obviously they want to promote the newest stuff coming out. So they were looking at a bunch of the character designs that were being worked on for Pokemon X and Y, and they were like, "Oh, Greninja looks really cool. Hey, you know what? Let's use Greninja." And then I would imagine that probably in tandem with that, a decision was made to have Froakie and therefore eventually Greninja be the starter that Ash would get, because typically the way that it seems to go is that if the show has a party of 4, then Ash will get one of the starters and the other 2 go to the other characters. And then if it's 3 traveling partners, then Ash gets all of the starters. Is usually kind of how the format is. So since we had 4 traveling partners in total, we had 4 characters in the party. That is, we had Ash, Serena, Bonnie, and Clemens. Then he just got Froakie. And then Froakie eventually became Greninja, and then, of course, Greninja became a big deal one in the show and everything.
Yeah.
So I think it was all kind of probably, in tandem with each other to, probably based off of, hey, this Pokemon has a really cool design. This will be... Because, honestly, it seems like there's always one in each generation that gets a little bit more attention than the others, like Charizard in Gen 1. Gen 2, I guess, maybe Meganium a little, well, no, maybe not. And then Gen 3, definitely Blaziken had the most going for him. Gen 4, Piplup, not so much the final evolutions, but Piplup got a lot of extra attention because of Dawn having him as, the second Pikachu of that season, more or less. And then... Gen 5... I don't know if Gen 5 had one that had more bias than the others.
Man, can't think of one for Gen 5. Blazing Storm asked, if they make a new Smash Bros. Game, what Pokemon would you really want to see joining the battle?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. You have any ones?
I don't know. It would probably have to be a Gen 7 Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I would...
Yeah, I don't know, actually. That's kind of tough.
I would honestly like to see, a Pokemon, that walks on all fours, because, you don't see many fighters like that, but I understand that's more difficult to do.
I feel like the one that would have the most, the biggest shot would probably be, Incineroar.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah. And I think I think that Ash is gonna get Incineroar in the show too. So.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Incineroar is a pretty big deal right now, so even in the game, Incineroar seemed to have gotten special attention more so than the other starters.
You think so?
Yeah. That's just what it seems like. Although I love Primarina the best.
Yeah.
We still have to do our battle.
Our battle.
Yes.
Lucario's all like, call me.
What? What, he's supposed to be constipated or something?
Oh, he's
Christ.
supposed to be Goku. Or they won the thing.
Sure.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. This game's winner is Pikachu. Dude, fucking Chris Zito, by the way, destroys people with Pikachu in Smash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pikachu is annoying to go up against.
Alrighty. Just because you're such a good little doggy, you get the Master Ball, Lucario. Oh my god.
What a waste.
Wow.
Using a Master Ball.
Wow. Wow. How dare you insult my dog?
I would never insult your
Excuse
dog.
me. Excuse me. I do have a dog back home. It's more my mom's dog, though.
Aww.
Meadow.
I have a dog too, but she's back at my parents' house.
Oh. Sucks to be her.
Oh, my apartment's too small. She wouldn't like it here, but I could just see her as many times as I want anyway.
Yay. Alrighty. Lucario! Mario, Wario, Lucario! Export. Alright, I'm sure you all know what's happening next. Alrighty, next up, everybody, one of my faves. I need the best Gen 5 Pokemon.
Garbodor. That's the best one.
You mean Kira Buckland? Hey! Alright, we got Genesect, Gigalith.
No joke, I actually love Trubbish. I think Trubbish is
I
fucking...
adore Trubbish. Gigalith, Bisharp, seen a lot of Volcarona. People like Volcarona.
Yeah,
apparently.
Volcarona is cool.
Volcarona, Archeops, Pansage, Luxray, Oshawott, Haxorus,
Crocodile. Love Crocodile.
Crocodilo,
Vanillish. Superior.
Seen a lot of Gigalith as well. Genesect, Volcarona,
Man, this is a hard one.
Haxorus, Seismitude, Genesect, Victini.
Keldeo.
Not Keldeo. Superior. Let's see. Alright, I'll do Genesect.
Awesome.
Alright. Thank you, Blazing Storm.
I love Genesect in the movie.
Yeah, that was a,
Even
that was a
though
cool
I
movie.
didn't like the movie itself, it definitely made me appreciate Genesect a lot more.
I thought that was a pretty decent movie.
I was happy with the Feraligatr action though. Can't complain about that.
Genesect is bizarre. This fucking Nintendo Disk System bullshit canon thing. Actually, I realize he by coincidence he kind of looks like Sniper Wheel if he were like a fucking bug monster.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
He has a really, really awesome shiny, for sure.
What color is this shiny?
Red.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, red Genesect. How could I forget? Dennis. I remember when Black and White first came out, people like dug into the soundtrack, and I guess for some reason they thought that Getsis's theme was Genesect's theme. So, and they didn't realize that like the chorus of it was saying Getsis, Getsis.
People thought that was the theme for Genesect?
Yeah. So, and they kept thinking that the fucking chorus sounded like Dennis. So there was a fucking meme for like a day where it was like, "All hail Dennis" as Genesect. Dennis. Oh.
Wow. Guess his name is pretty scary though.
Yeah.
I remember that fight. Man, it was a pain in the ass.
Fuck Getsis. How is everything going, Chorus? Do it. Played by Bill Rogers, who is also the voice of many Lucario. Not the talking one from the movie, but he was the voice of many different Lucario that were in the series, and he was also the voice of Getsis. Which was kind of cool because he took over for Brock when the cast changed, and then when Brock was like in Black and White, that was the first season where, oh my god, Brock's not going to be in the show. Like, it was the first time in like ages since like Tracy that he was not in the series, and so like it was kind of a cool thing. We're like, oh well, you're not Brock anymore because Brock's out of here, but now you're the fucking like big villain of Black and White. It's like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And apparently the producer didn't even recognize that it was him when he was auditioning for him. Getsis.
Hi, boss. Can I see you there? One of my friends popped in.
Hi. Oh. Any friends of Zero Incorporated is an enemy of mine.
Why an enemy? Just can't be nice to my friends, can you?
Nope. Getsis. Oh. Man, Black and White was a fucking baller generation. Really enjoyed those games.
What was it?
Black and White was, I really enjoyed those games a lot.
Oh yeah, me too. Ugh, it kind of drove me nuts how a lot of the complaints were just about how you couldn't catch any the older Pokemon.
I thought it was refreshing that it was all new Pokemon for a while.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that's how I kind of wish it was for every game, because I just want lots of new Pokemon, but I didn't get why so many people had such a problem with it.
I guess just because, like, the internet is filled with so many people that are fucking in, like, member berries mode, and they just, like, are so fucking, like, only Generation 1 exists and nothing else is good after that. I just want Generation 1 all the time, forever. Which is probably also, to be honest, probably part of the reason why they're doing that fucking movie. Because they're probably just like, well, I guess everybody likes the Generation 1 shit a lot, so let's keep doing that.
Well, I mean, it goes with the 20th anniversary theme, and it's the 20th movie, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's fair enough. I didn't think about it that way. But even so, it's still very, like, you know... It's like, maybe Generation 1, I remember Generation 1.
That's the mentality of so many people. Yeah. But, you know, comparing Generation 1 and 5, I feel like Generation 5 had more cooler and interesting Pokemon than Generation 1 did. So,
it was just a fun game. Yeah. I'm super biased, too, because I love the fact that it was all inspired by that Unova was basically New York.
Yeah, that's cool, too.
That was really neat. I loved that. Alrighty.
Wow, shit, it's already 6 o'clock.
Damn! Damn, son.
Which movie are you talking about, Bosk? I didn't... Oh, God.
What?
She was just asking about the 20th anniversary movie.
Oh.
I guess she hasn't heard the news yet.
Well, get educated, son.
I'm excited for that, though. I'm hoping that Hoa will have kind of a more important role. I mean, like, I doubt they'll, you know, do much with it, but it was cool to see him on the poster. And
well, actually, Hoa being on the poster is kind of what makes me think that it is just going to be an expanded version of the events of the first episode.
Yeah. Man. Huh.
Which, honestly, I think could make for an interesting movie.
I hope they don't do this, but what if they're like, what if it's like, kind of like a throwback to like Ash's entire journey, like all the generations?
I doubt it. At best, regarding that, maybe I could see them doing something like what they did with the first episode of Pokemon Generations, where it was a big montage of like the trainer character from the first generation and Pikachu just going around everywhere. Because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, that was kind of like almost like a trailer more than anything, which was cool.
What kind of ball should I put Genesect in? Oh, I know.
Have you done a netball yet?
A what?
Wait, what's netball? I can't remember what each Pokeball does.
I think I have. Yeah, I've used a netball. I'm gonna use a Team Plasma Ball.
Oh, that works. Wait, there's a Team Plasma Ball?
Yeah, apparently.
In the games?
I don't think you can use it, but apparently there's one that exists.
Huh.
Maybe it's from the show or something.
Yeah. I can't imagine what use a Team Plasma Ball would serve in the game anyway.
Gadgets.
Ooh. This Genesect looks awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Good job. I kind of wish we learned more about Pokemon in the games.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Where the fuck? Uh-oh.
What?
Oh god, I gotta find the meme that I was doing. Oh shit. Apparently I'm off by a day. You know, actually, hold on. I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay. 28. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do one more stream, but it's not going to be next week because I'm going to be away. I'm going to be in New York. But there'll be, I think there'll be 6 after the one that I'm doing today. There'll be 6 more drawings for me to do. So anyway, all right, color this son of a bitch. Color this son of a bitch. Yeah.
For the 25th, you're not going to make it festive, are you?
I could. I think I know what I'm going to do for the 25th one, actually, when I get up to it. You'll see.
Well, that'll be Gen 7?
Yep.
They changed the symbol on Ash's hat in the 20th movie trailer? I didn't
Yep,
notice
it's
that.
a little different. It actually looks, this is part of the reason why I think that it's going to tie in with Sun and Moon stuff somehow, because it actually kind of looks like the symbol from Sun and Moon.
Oh, I need to look at that again.
It's kind of like a cross between his original symbol hat and a little bit of the Sun and Moon hat.
I can't believe I didn't notice how different that was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Huh. Hot Rod Mario asks, do you have a favorite episode? Jen? It's in their history.
Oh, that's tough.
Yes.
Let's see. I did really like the battle with Clements in X and Y. I thought that was a really, really nice way of kind of like tying their whole sort of like arc together between him and Ash.
The gym battle?
Yeah. One of the most recent ones that aired involving Bonnie's song to Squishy. That was that really got me.
So, Epic Maniac says, thanks for drawing my favorite Mon, Kirb. It looks amazing.
Oh, sweet. No problem. Cool. And there we have a Genesect. Sweet. Alright.
Which drive did you give him? Fire?
Oh, I don't know.
Technoblast?
I think it was just doing like flash cannon or something. We shall change Unova. You shall not interfere. Alright, export. Imagine. 23. Just sucked. Beautiful. Kill. Alright. Ladies and germs and gentlemen and other things. Time for the best Generation 6 Pokémon. Ready, go. Your favorite X and Y Generation 6 Pokemon. Braixen, Greninja, Gumi, Zygarde, Diancie. A lot of Braixen, a lot of Gumi, Zygarde, Chespin! Chespin's great.
Sawsbuck is Generation 5.
Mm-hmm. Florges, Lord Gumi.
Xerneas.
Greg Ninja.
Yveltal.
Hoopa. Heliolisk. Delphox. That's really good ones. Gumi. I think consensus is in on Gumi.
Yeah, I think so.
Gumi. Old Gumi. Ash had a Gumi.
Yes, he did.
And now it's a.
I loved his Goodra.
Yeah, now it is a Goodra. I'm gonna be. What moves does Gumi know actually? I'm gonna find out.
I remember Gumi being a pain in the ass to train, but I mean Gumi, Rain Dance, Dragon Pulse, I think. Whoops. Oh yeah, Gumi learns Pride.
Gumi is a very clever, like, interesting kind of idea. It's based on that, like French, like, goo dragon legend or whatever it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's based on like a very specific like folklore thing. I think from like French mythology or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it's neat.
Kind of just figured they just made like a slug and a dragon. That's cool though. I love Goodra. Sliggoo and Gumi.
Sliggoo. Alright, 24.
What's up? Let me see.
Gumi. I think I'm in the minority on this, but I think as far as the starters go of X and Y, I think I like Chespin the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like its evolutions too, like Chestnut and.
I actually don't like its evolutions that much. I just like his first form.
I think a lot of people share the same opinion.
Yeah, it seems like people like Greninja the most of the for the final evolution. They like Braixen the most for the middle evolution, and they like Chespin the most for the first evolution of each of those forms.
For me, I just immediately fell in love with Froakie.
Froakie's cool too. Yeah, Rockle. I auditioned for Froakie.
Yes, you did.
I did. Well, no, I'll never forgive Billy Bob Thompson for beating me up for that.
Well, if you stayed in New York, then you wouldn't be voicing Reagan.
That's true. That's true. Wouldn't be voicing the new star of the paranormal world, Reagan Ortega!
Oh man, I don't think I can wait so many weeks for each episode to come out, which is why I'm watching the sub version.
That's fine. And then you can watch the dub as it comes out.
I will.
Hooray.
Oh yeah, Chestnut's move, Spiky Shield, that is an awesome move. I think he also had a really good hidden ability too.
Stand tall cause I know I'm a winner. Knock me down, now just get up again. You've met your match, now I'm no beginner. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. So I'm trying to make Zero's life very easy, or as easy as possible, because I've still got 2 more Pokécember Kirb logs that I gotta record. One of which I know I'll be doing tomorrow, which will probably be the Sun and Moon review. I'm actually gonna have that one come out last, because I felt that would be a good way to end Pokécember. Yeah, I've got that one to do tomorrow, which will hopefully be with Mike Lucas and Steve Yurko. And then I've also got the X and Y anime review one, which I want to do with Derek Bittner from Game Explain as soon as he is available. He's been very, 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 very busy. But hopefully we're going to be able to do that one together. And I'm trying to make sure that I can get these like done before Sunday, because Sunday I have to pack and I have to leave super fucking early in the morning on Monday. So I would like to try to get everything done before then, so I'll have it uploaded and then not have to worry about anything, because then also while I'm away, I got to record the one with Datafur, and I got to send that to Zero ahead of time, as soon as that gets recorded. So I'm trying to be as like unintrusive when you're supposed to be fucking relaxing for the holidays.
It's not a problem. Kirb logs are easy to do.
Yeah.
Well, as long as, shoot. I should be good all Sunday, so, either before that, should be no problem.
Alright. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alrighty. He's having a little dunk. Little dunk.
So, I love how you drew.
Well,
I kind of hate how I automatically, Just for most Pokemon, I offer them as like he or something. I'm just too lazy to say it for some reason.
I mean, they have genders. Say whatever, it's fine. Alright, what Pokeball? I'll put you in a Dream Ball.
Some people's stream is freezing up. It looks good on my end.
Well, check your internet, guys.
Yeah, if it freezes up, just refresh. Sometimes I have to do that, and it'll go back to working.
Alrighty. That's it for Goomy. That's it for Goomy. So. Alright. So that leaves us now with the last one for this stream. And this will be for the day of the 25th for Christmas. So everybody, I think you know what to do. Gen 7 best Pokemon, go! Hey, what's your favorite Gen 7 Pokemon? You can say it.
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know which one's my favorite.
Go ahead.
It's Lycanroc, of course. Best Doge.
Yep. And when you know it, that's my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw Lycanroc.
Oh.
Yep.
Which Lycanroc are you doing?
The moon one.
Of course.
I made you a moderator in the chat, actually.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Pokémon, Pokémon, I gotta catch 'em all.
Oh, given a Santa hat.
Santa hat. this is the last one. If we've got any other burning questions, let me know if anybody wants anything answered in the chat.
Ask away. What is your favorite ice type? Dark Lord Akage asked that.
I think probably Articuno.
Oh, Articuno's a good one.
What about yours?
Weavile, probably.
Weavile's cool. Cartoon Doge. I have grown to adore Lycanroc because it has maximum affection towards me, and it has saved my ass in Pokemon Sun and Moon numerous times now.
Did you not get max affection for any other Pokemon?
I don't think I have. I know that I've like taken care of the other ones, but like my Lycanroc has done the most, like pulling my ass out of the fire with the like maximum affection like special stuff. Like now it's not paralyzed anymore, so you wouldn't be sad. And it's like, oh,
so cute.
I remember I Lycanroc being a badass is pretty much the reason I was able to defeat the Alola champion. Bailed my ass out of many jams.
Your Lycanroc also has an interesting name.
Yes, it does.
The question is, though, which Lycanroc of ours is the superior one?
Well, you have the moon version. You have the sun version. I have the moon version.
Yes. I really hope the Pokemon Center has merch for these guys soon.
Oh yeah, no, give it time.
Again, but
Yeah, no, give it time. Morph.
Epic Maniac asks, how do you feel about Charjabug?
I think Charjabug is hilarious. And I also, that's another one that I love the cry of because it's so ridiculous. Like, bah, bah. It's like, you are literally a bug bus. It's the best shit I've ever seen.
Nitwit's World, for me, I prefer Mega Evolutions, but I think the Z moves are really cool. What about you, Chris?
I was actually just talking about this yesterday with, I think with one kids. I actually think the Z moves are a little cooler than Mega Evolutions, because like Mega Evolutions are neat and all, but like they're very just like lowbrow, like super forms, and it's like, all right, like we've seen that a lot in other shit. It's very like, I get why people kind of complain that it's very Digimon-esque, but I don't know. Z moves I think are a little, they're nicer because they're a little more general in a video game way, in a way I think that like lends themselves a little bit better. They're both fine. Like I don't mind Mega Evolutions, but I think that Z moves are a little cooler.
You know, I didn't really ever think that with Mega Evolutions, that it was just, you know, a Digimon copy. But I mean,
well, no, not even specifically that, but just like super forms in general is a very like kind of tired concept.
Yeah, but I always kind of felt like that's what they always meant to do, because I'm willing to bet that they had this idea for a long time, but wanted to wait until there was improved, advanced graphics to show it off. Because, like, the theme of Pokemon has always been, like, the trainer brings out, the true inner power of Pokemon, with their bond and whatnot. Which is, what Mega Evolutions are,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That's just my opinion.
Maybe so. Ugh. Jesus.
Also, Mega Evolutions, brought the Dragon typing Charizard X, so...
It's true.
I'm sure a lot of people were at least somewhat pleased with that. I need to excuse myself for a few minutes. Be right back.
Okay. Almost done with Rock Doge. Jack Dreas, favorite normal type? I don't know, actually. Kind of like Lickitung. He's funny. What kind of Pokeball am I going to give you? I'll give you a Cherish Ball. Alright, time to color this sumbitch. Lycanroc. Oh my god. Much like ZeroIncorporated, Lycanroc is always there for when I need her.
So cheesy.
So, hence why I picked to draw them as the last one for this run. Let's see.
Well, also because Lycanroc is just naturally the best.
The bomb. If you do say so yourself, and you do.
I do.
Oh, almost forgot.
It's nice to see someone draw like a genuinely happy-looking moon version of the Lycanroc.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other panels are cool and all, but it's cool to see just, you know, a cutesy one.
Dorf. 25. Give him a little Christmas hat. All right. Save that. So that would be everything up until Christmas. Excuse me. Beautiful.
What kind of Pokeball is that?
It's a cherish ball.
Cherish Ball?
Yes. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap us up this time, everybody. So, let's review actually who we got. All right, we got for day 1 Pikachu, day 1 Wobbuffet, day 3 Beware, day 4 Aegislash, day 5 Vulpix, day 6 Araquanid, day 7 Munchlax, day 8 Mr. Mime, day 9 Chikorita, day 10 Sneasel, day 11 Gibble, day 12 Sudowoodo, day 13 Suicune, day 14 Sandslash, day 15 Salazzle, day 16 Mawile, day 17 Halucha, day 18, these are the new ones we did today, Glaceon, day 19 Mew, day 20 Typhlosion, day 21 Hariyama, day 22 Lucario, day 23 Genesect, day 24 Gumi, and day 25 Lycanroc. Alright, so there are 6 remaining. So here's the deal. I am going to be going away to New York on Monday of next week, and I'll be gone until just after Christmas. So, depending... Oh, I meant, sorry, day 2 Wobbuffet. Sorry, I screwed up. I'm dumb. I'm going to be away, so I will not be streaming next week, but possibly when I get back in the last week of December, I might maybe do one more stream. We'll see. and because I've got about, I think, like five or six drawings left to do. So we'll see. But I will definitely be finishing up the rest of the month because we've got a few more on the list to do. This Saturday at 12 noon Pacific time will be the next Pokécember Kerblog coming out. It's going to be an interview with the voice of Jessie from Team Rocket and many Pokemon creatures. Michelle Knotts, who's also the voice of Kinder Spirit from Tome. So look forward to that. This is a little over an hour, and it was a great interview. She was awesome. And then after that, hopefully, will be the Pokemon X and Y review, and then the Pokemon Sun and Moon review. Sorry, the X and Y anime review, and then the Sun and Moon game review will be the last two. And then after that will hopefully be, what is it? Will be the Datafer return Kerblog, if hopefully we can get that to work out. And then we'll be almost wrapped up with 2016 as a whole. So, all right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining, and I will catch you all on the flip side. And Zero, of course, thank you as always for joining me and helping me not be fucking stressed out jumping back and forth between a billion tabs. So,
Well, thanks for having me.
of course. All right. Farewell, everybody.